Hello everybody. Now I'm just going to chat to you a bit. Because something I'm going to tell you is I don't really enjoy Hearts of Iron. Now you might think, oh, she just doesn't enjoy strategy games or grand strategy games, which wouldn't be correct. Right? That would be an incorrect thing to say. Partly because, of course, I like strategy games like Civ. Now you might say, yes, but turn-based strategy is different to real-time, even in the grand strategy genre. Fair enough. But I've been enjoying Europa over the years. Yeah, lots of fun with Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, Victoria too. I only played the second one, but, you know, still played Europa Universalis 1, 2, 3 and 4. Played Crusader Kings and Crusader Kings 2. Played Victoria 2. And I'm getting into Stellaris. Snag was, Hearts of Iron just didn't seem to click with me. And I'm just going to now show you a few little sketches that might help explain why. So, pray tell, what shall I do this fine day? Well, my liege, we have some monasteries we've built, which has led to some interesting visitors. We could go on pilgrimage, we can go fishing and see what stuff happens there. We've got some new debutantes that we can find courtiers for, and got holy men arriving. Oh, and this new group here is saying how they're interested in exploring science. And thanks to that observatory you've built, we can start uncovering the mysteries of the universe. Yes, we can also get married. You can look for a wife, sir. Now your old one's dead, obviously. Makes it a bit easier. You can plot to murder someone if you really wish. We can develop some estates if you'd like. Seems like the further we get on in the game, the more options we've got, my liege. So, what's the plan for today? Well, sir, we got a few more factories. You could choose to assign a few more factories to some things, perhaps a bit more artillery or infantry equipment, sir. And get a bit more efficiency. I mean, that way. Perhaps we could assign the odd dockyard or so. Trouble is, now we've got to the World War stage, there isn't really much more to do. Just try and maximise a bit more efficiency here and there, and see if we can win war. Although, well, we'll get on to that sketch later. Oh, it's a big city. Wonder what opportunities I'll have. Young shaver, welcome to the market. The job market. We have farms where you can produce more food to increase the growth rate of this city. Or perhaps the forge is more your thing. Can build and add to the productivity and add towards our production. Although, perhaps you're more a trading individual. You know, buying and selling to generate more gold. To generate more gold per turn. Perhaps you're more of a Perhaps you're more, yeah, a scientist, perhaps. Can join our little university and generate more learning to boost our research. Or maybe you're the temple. Maybe you're a bit more spiritual, and that's cool too. This is Civ. You can go to our temples and increase more culture, perhaps. Perhaps, or help spread our religion, if it's Civ 6. Yes. Or work on our... As it's Civ 6, perhaps you can work in our theatres. Yeah, be a performer, a writer, a musician, an artist. Give it a few turns, I could probably see a great work coming out of you, Sonny Jim. Maybe you're more into making everyone laugh, giving them a big old smile on their face and boosting our happiness. Well, we've got the place for you too. Ooh. We got resorts you can work at, entertainment districts. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Be a clown, perhaps. Or maybe this city ain't for you. Perhaps you're gonna be a unit. You're working on, not just working in our garrisons to increase our defensive capacity, but you could be a soldier, a scout, one of various different units, all with different strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, and perhaps your talent will shine through and get a promotion, or perhaps this city isn't for you. Perhaps you want to go out into the wild blue yonder over there. Out into the distant world to found a new city for our great and glorious civilization. All I'm providing you is options. Ooh. Wonder what opportunities I'll be getting here. Ah, good. Now get this, Ormu. Okay. So, alright. In the new gear. What we'll do now. Alright. Now, that's okay. You just wait there for a bit. Well, because you're now manpower. And so you just wait there until we need a division, a fleet, or an air wing filled, and then we'll train you up and throw you in there. Yeah, and then you'll get some nice little training. Perhaps they'll train you up in the field, and then, well, you'll be fighting a good fight in no time. Toodle pip. So, if I put this church in this province, that'll increase the power of the clergy, which will help me build up more of my administrative money points. But then they'll get more influence. They're already quite influential. Yeah, the merchants and the nobility all seem to think I'm good. Perhaps I could balance it out with the merchants by giving them some monopolies, and the nobility would like. We'll probably give the nobility something here, so that their power and interests are actually met. And then I can get my monarch points balanced. That's a bit more, but I could develop this region. And then what about this other region, perhaps? Could build some markets there. And that would make it more of a trade region. And well, the ducat, and well, the influence of the merchants might be a little bit problematic, in the sense that they might revolt or something, or create certain type, or stir various things up because their influence is rising in court. The diplomatic points would be nice. Plus the income. plus the trade income. Yeah, so I think we'll build up some of the markets in that region, balance that all out. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. Yes. Where else can we go with these? We, the people of Britain, we will not live under the yoke of capitalism forever. We will one day rise. We will take hold of this united kingdom. And we will, by hand and by brain gun if we have to, turn it into the Union of Britain. And that day is another playthrough, guys. Sorry, I know we were all excited, but well, they picked the stay the course option. Guess we're not gonna get a revolution then. Guess that's not gonna happen this playthrough. We're gonna stay democratic, it seems. Oh, how are you doing, Ireland? Well, you know how it is. I mean, it's a pretty bad showing for you. I mean, you gotta focus. And, well, ours was, our revolution's kind of not happening either. They put someone who believes in democracy in the cabinet, and everyone kind of lost interest after a bit. Don't know how that's meant to work, but, I mean, could happen, I suppose, or all they have to do is swap that minister out for the communist revolutionary and we might have ourselves an Irish revolution or reform into communism. Well, I guess that's what it happens. Sorry about you guys. You basically don't really have the ability to switch now. Well. Maybe next playthrough. And fair enough, you might think. You know, Hearts of Iron is a more war-focused game. So a lot of the other more strategic elements are simplified to allow you to focus on fighting wars. But then I just found myself in a bit of a same old, same old. You know, different game. But ultimately pretty much the same because, and I'll tell you why. Units. There isn't really much of a sort of counter system in a way. I mean, there probably is in the sort of really deep meta. You know, constantly balancing supply and entrenchment, breakthrough, just minor min-maxing on that, but maybe some minor efficiency improvement as push through at some point, but the trouble is the AI does that too. So you end up with a sort of, well, you just sort of spend a lot of your time sitting there, waiting, waiting for a province in the line to come open that then you can get to before the AI sends some troopers in, and it's just like, well, I'll show you, shall I? Alright then, so, there's the plan. We tried getting through the line, maximised and optimised. Trouble is, so are the enemy. So, I know that we tried last year to get a little bit further, we moved into that unoccupied province. Then we got kicked out because we didn't have Max, because they managed to arrive just as we got Max just before we got Max entrenchment. Of course, here we have Max entrenchment, so they can't shift us. And they got Max entrenchment over there, so we can't shift them over there. We go into there, and they'll come in. We go into there, but that's unoccupied. Which might make sense, but... Oh, we could just wait to starve them out, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe that's how we get a war to end all wars. Wait till all the players quit. I mean, this is a single player game. This particular match is a single player game. Well, I'll just wait till the player quit. Oh well. Well, everyone. Hope that even if you didn't agree, it was entertaining. And hey, if you find Hoi 4 fun, great. If you find Hearts of Iron fun, great. Just it perhaps wasn't for me. Now, there are ways we could fix it, obviously. But I'll probably go into more detail on that in an upcoming episode of History's All Right. And hey, it could be a nice little centrepiece. Talk of, you know, how to make, you know, because it's all going to be all about video games. And making good historical video games, but let's have some fun. But hope we all had some fun. I say, hope I was entertaining, and whether you agree with me or not, or what have you, it was lovely having you here.